So if you're thinking of moving to Arlington, Virginia, and your budget falls between $400,000 to $600,000, you want to see what you can get in that price range. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. Show you some homes in the $400,000 to $600,000 price range in the 22206 zip code. We'll take you through some neighborhoods so you can see what falls in line with your budget. You'll want to stick around because we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about living in Arlington, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Arlington, Virginia. Hi, my name's Casey O'Neill with Compass. We routinely get calls and emails from people just like you who are looking for help in making their move to Arlington, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Arlington, Virginia. We're in the Villages of Shirlington in Arlington's 22206 zip code. In the background is the Tony Award-winning Signature Theater, offering plays and shows. There's also an AMC theater where you can catch a movie, and there's a public library right next door here and a post office at the end of the street there. You can stroll down the tree-lined sidewalks and explore 15 shops and up to 20 restaurants. Shirlington has one of the most diverse selections of cuisine you'll probably find in one neighborhood. Many of the outdoor restaurants are dog-friendly, and you can sip your alcoholic beverage and stroll through specific designated areas. In the summer, the Shir La La Music Festival offers live music outdoors in the evening. There's street parking and several large parking garages. Commuting to the Pentagon, Washington, D.C., and National Airport is about a 10-minute drive in non-rush hour traffic. The Villages at Shirlington opened as Shirlington Shopping Center back in 1944 and was the first large shopping center to open in the Washington, D.C. suburbs. It's located along Campbell Avenue at the intersection of Interstate 395 and Quaker Lane. Really convenient for accessibility to commuting. Since the 1980s, the center has been known as the Villages at Shirlington. We'll take a cruise around the village and then we'll go see our first property. We're here at our first property. It's the Shirlington Village Condo, right around the corner from all the shops and dining we saw. So it's a high-rise building, built in 2006. The subject unit that's for sale is 818 square feet. It's a one-bedroom unit. You've got balconies. The building has plenty of amenities, an outdoor pool, party room. And the cool thing, being in the Shirlington area, you've got the WO&D bike trail right here. So it's a real popular place to come. This trail is a pretty extensive trail. Cuts through a lot of Arlington neighborhoods. I'm going to take you for a little stroll across this bridge. We've got 4 Mile Run Creek. Take a little peek at the creek system. We're approaching a couple of commercial facilities. We've got a self-storage place. There's a Arlington Food Assistance Center, one of the charities that we patronize. Now in back of me is a park. You've got a ball field. There's some playground equipment. And You've got the self-storage facility. There's a couple of self-storage units along this area. It's a sunny winter day in Arlington, probably in the mid-40s. I wanted to take you to a real popular place here. This is the Shirlington Dog Park. Very popular area. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a view here. It goes back pretty extensively. I'm not going to go in there right now, but I just wanted to show you one of the popular spots in the Shirlington area. We've got the bike trail, creek. So what I'll do is we'll meet up at the first property, which is just a couple blocks away. We'll see you soon. We're in the Windgate 3 community. Windgate was built in 1983. There's a couple of different communities. This particular one is the latter of the three communities. There's Windgate, Windgate 2, and then Windgate 3. You've got garden units, 2 stories. You've got a 1-story unit, and then an upper level. And then you have neighboring townhouses. So this is kind of what that's a ground level. And then you have the upstairs unit leading up to the stairs. So this is just a block or so down from the village at Shirlington with all the shops and restaurants. It's a nice little common area. So we're in the midst of the transition. These are the townhouses in Windgate. And they typically run in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range. You can see the back side of the garden units. So you've got balconies on the top and then patios on the ground level. Here's the tennis court in the community. And I'll walk you down and show you to the pool. This is actually built in the 80s, and you've got some other condos that were built in the 50s that we'll take a look at one of them, and then take a peek at Fairlington, which is a huge community built in the 40s. So here's your clubhouse for Windgate. And you can see more of the units in the background. It's winter time, so the pool is closed. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of the community here. There are a lot of dogs in this community, so they have a little dog cleanup area. They have bags and disposal units for the dogs. So what we'll do is we'll continue on a couple blocks away, take a look at another condominium. So we'll see you at the next one. This is the Arlington condominium. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath unit on the market for $389,000. It's got 800 square feet. Now the neighborhood was built in 1950 and then converted to condominium in 1982. You've got a couple of pools, tennis courts, and it's very central to shops, dining. There's a little restaurant arena up a block away on Route 7, and you're very convenient to the village of Shirlington where we started off our tour. So I'll show you the back of the building. You've got parking in little clusters here, and this particular part of the neighborhood, these are garden condos. They're a 1-level ground unit and then a 1-level upper unit. So as you can see, you've got the patios are fenced in, and then you've got the balconies. In the background is Fairlington, which is another condominium project that we can go take a look at. So the Arlington condominiums are a bit smaller than some of the ones that we've seen out here. These are 800 square feet units, and there is a townhouse unit with 875 square feet that's 2 levels. There aren't any on the market right now, but you can see what they look like. So we'll take a little tour of the community, and then we'll meet you at the next property. So we're still in the Arlington community. I just wanted to give you a tour of the grounds. Here's one of the tennis court facilities. And you can see a little bit of the neighborhood. Like a lot of these condo associations, there's a lot of dogs, and throughout the community they have the little poop stations with bags and disposal areas. Here's a shot of the pool at the Arlington condo. They have a couple of pools in this community. As I told you before, we've got 2-story garden units primarily, and then they do have 3-story units with they're stacked or piggyback, where you have a 1-level unit and then a 2-level condo townhouse on top of it. Another common setup in some of these communities that we'll be showing you forthright. We're in the Courtbridge community. The unit we're going to be focusing on is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath unit for $386,500. It's got 930 square feet. Now Courtbridge was built in 1982. Sort of a contemporary style. They're piggyback units, meaning they basically you have 1 and 2 levels, and then the 2 levels are typically stacked on top of a 1 level. And that's just commonly done around Arlington with a lot of the condominiums they build. So you've got a row of red units, and then we've got sort of a green sand color. You've got ample parking in this community. So let's go take a peek. It's built up on a hilltop. So you've got a lot of stairs in this community. So you can see the patio units and then the balcony units. I'll get you a better view when we go down here. So there's a patio unit, and then upstairs you've got the balconies. And there's courtyards that you walk through. It's actually an attractive little community, a little different than the more traditional style properties we see. So as you can see down here, you've got stairs, and in the background is another section of the neighborhood. And the stairs are going back up to the parking lot there. And in back of us is Arlington, which we'll go take a look at next. So here's a couple of units that have patios that back up to the parking lot. This community is a little off the beaten path. It's a little more private than some of the others that are on busier thoroughfares. This neighborhood does have a pool, and you've also got some community facilities here right across the street. There's Abingdon Elementary. Which is the elementary school that feeds this community. So there's some tennis courts in the background, a playground, a little tot lot. So I'll meet you at the next one. Stay tuned. Arlington was built in 1940s, 42 to 44, for defense workers. They were rental units, and in 1972 they were converted to condominiums. You've got a massive project, one of the biggest condominium unit projects in Northern Virginia. This particular property that's for sale is $494,000. It's got 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,383 square feet on 3 levels. So upstairs you have 2 bedrooms and a bath, main level, living room, dining room, kitchen. The lower level has a rec room and a den and a full bath. This is a Clarendon style, it's a 3-story condo townhouse. So we're in a little courtyard area. There's a lot of hills in this part of the neighborhood. Some of the communities are flat, but this is quite hilly. So I'll show you the back side. So as you can see, you've got decks or balconies off the back side. Sometimes you'll get a patio. This one's got a spiral staircase, which is kind of cool. So a lot of red brick colonial style properties in this area. We'll take a complete tour of Arlington in another video because it's such a massive project with a lot of different diverse styles. So there's quite a few steps to get down to this particular unit. I'll just take you for a quick little walk. We've got a lot of these. Like I said, Arlington's the largest condominium project in Northern Virginia. Some people start with a 1-bedroom, move up to a 2-bedroom, and then they do have some 3-bedroom models. So a lot of people like to stay within the neighborhood. So we'll take you for a little drive around Fairlington, and that's going to conclude our tour today. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you around town.